thousands of years, one artifact has bewitched and mystified artists and historians all over the world: the Holy Grail. But what does all this have to do with a simple hill fort in North Somerset? I'll tell you for why, on today's jam-packed edition of It's an arrowhead. How do I know that? Because I'm an historian, and anyone who says I'm not is a liar. But also because here I am on the site of one of the largest hill forts ever built in North Somerset, and it was built in 200 AD. The start of the first millennium AD was a dangerous and lawless place to be in Britain. Intertribal warfare was commonplace. So what would you do? Why, you'd build yourself a hill fort, of course. As defensive structures, they had little equal in their day, and inside they could hold a store, a smithy, why, an entire village if you wanted. Most British hill forts were built in the Iron Age, and the majority of these were supposedly abandoned during the Roman invasion of Britain. But this one, built in 209 AD, was not. But why? The reason for this was simple. It was here that the Holy Grail was bought and stored by St. Francis of Assisi until a great warrior from a faraway land learned of its existence. His name was Purple Mick, and he was aware of the legends surrounding the Grail, that it supposedly granted immortality. But only Purple Mick knew of the truth of the Grail, that when combined with 4 stones, named as the MacGuffin Stones, the Grail not only granted immortality, but also invisibility, flight, teleportation, iron beam eyes, and explodopathy, and would ultimately be able to summon Mothron the Despicable, Boris Johnson's great-great-grandfather. It was at this point that this Iron Age fort in North Somerset stood its ground. It had a smithy, it knew what to do. This Iron Age fort created Iron Age men. A great battle ensued, until only one Iron Age man was left standing against Purple Mick. Taking the cup in his hand, he uttered the immortal words, "I am Ironing Man," and Purple Mick's knob exploded. Do you live near a site of historical significance? If so, why not pop us a line to History Explosion, Fox Hollow, Bumblebum Lane, Foxstead, Fox Warren, Shats. Also, please could someone send money? I caught the bus here, and then a fox stole my wallet, and I think it was egged on by a squirrel that was in a tree, and it laughed at me, and I didn't like it, and I'm cold, and I think there's something after me, like a wolf or some kind. I'm very close to the village of